Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Maine here. I'm struggling, guys. I got hit by a fucking brick wall with some sort of flu over the last 48 hours here, but I wanted to get something out for you, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the markets here. Things are kind of progressing, as I had said in Sunday's video, right? So we've had the move up. And then we've had this retest here, right? So we had the daily flip bullish on Bitcoin, right? We closed above the breaker. And I said, we want to be looking for a pullback into the breaker to kind of frame our long. I don't want to rush into this yet. Now, I know some people might have longed this pullback, right? And they're saying, okay, it's ready to go. It's retesting the breaker. I'm going to ape this. I'm not saying you can't take that trade. Just keep in mind your invalidation. Is it where? Is it here? Or is it below this deviation, right? It's kind of wide, right? And that's what we had talked about in the last video because we did not get the sweep down here. So how do I get a tighter invalidation? Well, I want to look for low time frame price action. So if I have a bullish daily chart, right? Because we closed above the breaker here. And the monthly chart is bullish. The weekly chart is technically bearish. Okay, but we have two high time frames that are bullish, one that's bearish, and now if the H4 is bullish, which it is, if I take a setup on some sort of liquidity run on the H4, that's going to sync me back up with the daily at least. So that's kind of what I'm looking for here. It is either this low or this one to get run here, and then that's where I'm going to for my setup. We also have Monday's low right there. So that's what I'm looking for. I could be wrong. Like this, honestly, I was barely on the computer today. Like this might have been it. This is exactly what we talked about in the video 2 days ago, was a break above the breaker, retest the breaker, stop below there or below the deviation, long it higher. That could be it. But I did not take that trade, and just based on the information I have now, looking at the chart as it is right now, I would like to see one of these H4 little liquidity pools here get run. And then if that happens, right, or the deeper one, that becomes my setup, and my stop is tight. I have clear targets over here, right? Maybe we even run this first, right? And then get the pullback. But either way, that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin here. I'm looking for one of these little lows to get run. And then I'm going to look to long this thing. And I'm targeting, as you guys remember, right, up into here and into this high, right? Which is that daily breaker, bearish breaker. So to me, that's the setup kind of thing, or maybe below this one. That's the setup I'm looking for in Bitcoin, okay? ETH, very similar, right? We had the daily flip bullish, right? 12-hour flip bullish here. We've got the breaker. It's retesting this order block here. I've seen this chart probably fucking 50 times today on Twitter, and I'm sure you have too, right? Right? Like that's the chart I'm seeing all over Twitter. And I think it's valid. I really do. Don't sneeze, you son of a bitch. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I've not gotten sick in a while. I've been on it with my exercising and my vitamins and all that shit, but I just think a lot of travel lately, airports, whatnot, just a little rundown. And the weather is getting shit here, bro. It's starting to get rainy and cold and dark and gay. Anyways, so I'm sure you've seen this chart now. I posted, fuck, I should have listened to myself. I should just long this weekly order block on ETH. We've got this H12 weekly setup, right? There's your breaker. That's your weekly SFP. And we have a structure break here. So this is exactly what I talked about on Sunday. This is in motion on ETH now. So if you long this, again, I said it's a little tricky. Where's your stop, right? Is it just below the breaker? Is it down here? If it's down here, it's pretty wide. So similar to Bitcoin. And again, maybe I missed the setup already because I wasn't really on the computer today. But based on what I have in front of me right now, if I'm trying to get in this thing, I want to see like this, right? Monday low run. And then that would be the trigger on ETH. Give me a nice tight stop. But to me, ETH looks good here to fill in some of this here, assuming we can get that set up. Now, where are these ideas wrong, right? Like same thing. If Bitcoin gets an H4 close below here, like if we get an H4 close below here, I think we're going to not only nuke this, we'll probably nuke to 98. Right? So you really want to, I'm willing to take these longs for continuation, but I've got to see that liquidity grab for the setup, because otherwise I think there's a pretty, if we don't get the move up to here, right? So if we don't get this little setup to here, I think there's a very strong chance that we're going to, at least do one of these, right? And nuke this liquidity here and then get the real move up. So I'm willing to take these longs given what I've just showed you. If we get this little sweep action, I'm willing to take the long up into here on this and up into these highs here on ETH. Little sweep there up into these highs, right? Those are the setups I'm looking for. But if we get an H4 close below Monday's low or back below this range low level, similar on Bitcoin, if we get a H4 close kind of below Monday's low, I think all bets are off, and we might actually start the month of October down. And then instead of longing here, right, I'm going to want to go back to my plan from Sunday, which is looking for a reaction here, looking for a reaction here. Ultimately, I'm of the mindset that this dip that may come, whether it's from right here or after a push higher, right? So whether it's this or it's, this, I do believe wherever this dip comes, it's a dip we want to buy, because we're in the end game here, right? It's October, November, December. We're in Q4. So we have a quarterly open, we have monthly open, monthly close, quarterly close. I'm of the mindset that I believe we trade higher in Q4. So if we do get some sort of big correction here, whether it be from right here or after another little push higher to start the month of October, I want to be stocking buys on that. So that's all I got, guys. I know it's a short video. I'm just not feeling good right now. I'm hoping a good night's sleep tonight. I'll be back in the saddle tomorrow. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. As always, all the bullshit, you can support me in the description of this video, the Haven, Breakout, use code MAIN for a discount, all that other shit. Otherwise, just tell me, even when I'm sick, I'm still handsome and you love me. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.